Y'all, 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 I don't know what just happened. I have no idea. I think somebody was trying to call me. It might have been my cousin been trying to call me. Said she was trying to get in touch with me on my live. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Come on back, y'all. I have no idea what happened, but that joint said hell no and cut off. I'm trying to get everybody back in. Michael, I have no idea what happened.
How dare you cut me off when I was making a point?
I have no idea. Like, I was like talking. I see you talking, and then all of a sudden something froze, and I'm like, okay, maybe something's going on. Then
I
my
just thought our
screen.
time ran out.
No, I don't know what happened. I think my cousin was calling me. Hey, Nova,
Okay.
sorry. My cousin was calling me through the Facebook, and I think it did some. I don't know. I'm so sorry, y'all. But go ahead and finish what you were saying, Michael, and then we'll move on to the next thing.
Or shit, I was just making a horrible fucking joke. So like, ignore me.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and conclude that topic and move on to the next one, which is. Let me see what it was. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey's breakup. Let's talk about it.
Hold on 1 second, Christina. I'm like sending like messages to everyone to join us back into the chat.
Okay, yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Like, I'm like sending shit to all these people I don't even know. Like,
I'm trying to. No,
don't you answer that damn phone.
I'm not. I'm trying to decline it. I'm not. Don't know why she keep calling. Jessica, I can't answer. I can't answer, Jessica. You gotta message me. But we back in the live, girl. Come on the live.
I'm busy, baby. I can't talk right now.
That's my family. That's my family. My family. She in the live. Hey, Jessica, love you. Okay.
What's up, Jessica? How you doing, girl? How you doing? Let me stop before Shirley come back on.
Okay, so the Michael B. Jordan, Lori Harvey breakup. Are we really shocked at this breakup? More so, we're not just. Oh, stop it! No, you're not.
I'm heartbroken.
Go ahead, Nova.
The only reason I can say that I was is because I didn't really know who Lori Harvey was until I typed her name into the fucking
same.
You didn't know who she was?
I knew all I knew was that she had some relation to Steve Harvey. That was it. That was all. So
I'm in the same boat. Same. I had no idea who the fuck she was either.
What?
Yeah,
I was Novocaine. I did not know who she was.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, I'm like, this is dope. Like, cause I was like, it looked like they had some real dope energy together. You feel me? So, but when I saw like her track record, I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shorty. Yeah, Shorty done.
And I was fully prepared to like really rip her a fucking new one, real shit, but I had to pull it back because in reality, the only reason she kind of got like drug is because she in the spotlight. She doing what a lot of niggas do anyway.
Right, yeah.
Remember we was talking about she's dating.
Right.
She only 25 years old.
Right, she's young. That's what I was like. Right, I was like, what was he thinking?
He's young.
How old? Now I don't know. How old is Michael B. Jordan?
He's 25. Michael B. Jordan's 35.
Yeah, he's 35. Exactly.
Well, that being said,
someone said. Go ahead, Nova. Go ahead, talk. I'm just reading.
I was gonna say it's unfortunate. Because it's like I said, I feel like they had some dope chemistry and shit like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, listen, if you with somebody, they was together for like an entire year. Like, you know, being like of course, you got Steve coming out saying that, like, oh, he stands behind her, blah, blah, blah. And then he actually came out and made a comment, which I don't know if it was a snub towards his wife, but he was like, maybe I should listen to my children and you should get out early.
Right.
And I was kind of trying to read into that. I'm like, was he saying that about his wife, or like, was he having some regrets? Because from what I could see, he in a, fairly happy relationship too, but everything isn't always what it seems.
Right, that's very true. And I mean, that's another thing too, like idolizing celebrities. Everybody was putting that little relationship on a pedestal, and it's nice and everything, but with celebrities, sometimes they hook up for publicity purposes. A lot of the times it's going to be for beneficial purposes, for propaganda, for business purposes. So you never know. But more so, I did want to show you guys a video reaction. I wanted to show that video of what's his name, Mediocre Tutorial, because he used the Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey breakup as he said that it's becoming like the way that the modern woman is starting to think is becoming a destruction for them. He was basically saying that, like, at her age, she really should be trying to find someone to marry and settle down, because as women get older, our value decreases because we can't have babies as we get older, things of that nature. But I did want to play a little bit of that. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it was kind of long. Mm-hmm. So let me see if I can pull him up. Mediocre Tutorial. Go to YouTube. Okay, give me a second. It's gonna load.
The most important thing as a small business owner is actually
gotta skip the ad.
Now, ain't this about a bitch? If I didn't tell y'all once, let me repeat and tell y'all again. You cannot turn a unmarriageable woman into a marriageable woman. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. You cannot streets if she still wants to go out and play in them. You cannot do that. I see far too many
courtesy to Mediocre Tutorial.
Modern women into something that they are not. You must look at the history. You must look at the decisions that they are making. You must look at the type of dudes that they choose to date. Because if you don't, you're going to end up like my man, Michael B. Jordan. Now, in case that you haven't heard, Michael has recently split from Lori Harvey, reportedly because he couldn't get her on the same page. I saw this one coming. Let's get down into the article. TMZ reports Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, Splitsville. Michael B. Jordan wanted long-term relationship. Oh, did you, Michael? Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey are no more. The couple reportedly broke up, and the early indication is that it might have been her who wasn't on the same page for their future.
Okay,
according to People magazine, them two have ventured into Splitsville. This after more than a year together and power coupling all over Hollywood. These modern-day women sit in so they can dwell in this idea.
He's talking about modern-day women.
Or this idea of hopping from stick to stick or hopping from carousel to carousel is by some means a stretch of the imagination valuable to them. But Cosmo, feminism, daytime talk shows, you guys have created absolute monsters. You guys have created the modern woman today. But not even just that, but then those in Hollywood or Hollyweird who put women up on a pedestal exemplify all of these modern woman behaviors and characteristics. These are your influencers. These are the examples for the young women today who are trying to come up with, well, how is it that I should lead myself while I'm dating in my 20s? Back in the day, we used to have mothers and grandmothers kind of teaching these things of how to treat men, skill sets that they should learn in order to become of marriageable material. But now we got hot girl summer. We got city girls that we can blast, and we got Megan and we got Cardi B talking about I don't cook and I don't clean. So of course, a 35-year-old Michael B. Jordan and a 25 hot Lori Harvey is going to pose problems for that man that sits within his blue pill Disney fantasy of power couple and all other bullshit. But yeah, these are your influencers, some of the hottest women in the industry. You got Lori Harvey just going from stick to stick. You got Sierra twerking and shit up on
Oh, did y'all see that?
All of her modern woman
No, I
girlfriends.
didn't.
3 kids.
I wanted to touch on this too.
Goddamn, if I become a woman,
She dropped that thing down. She was twerking that booty.
It's me
She
by
was fucking it up, let me tell you.
She was fucking it up.
Instagram for the whole goddamn world to see. But see, that's just the softness of society that we live in today. One that tells women to be as free as a bird. And listen, any man that tells you, hey, listen, I don't like that, what you're posting and the things that you're talking about on social media, he's trying to control you. As if the character necessary to be a marriageable woman doesn't require discipline or doesn't require boundaries. But it's the current state of the modern women today of what we live in.
That was Mediocre Tutorial. Just wanted to give you guys a little insight on what he was talking about. Now, if you guys want to check him out, he is on YouTube. You can look him up at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. He's got about 391,000 subscribers. Some of his content is really, really interesting. I watch some of it sometimes and just nitpick from what I, want to talk about, or sometimes here and there. So what do you guys think about how that discussion from the Michael B. Jordan, Lori Harvey breakup goes into the destruction of the modern woman, being that Lori Harvey was a young woman and that, Michael B. Jordan wanted to settle down, possibly want to be married. There was an allegedly he bought this big new mansion because he's trying to, he was trying to move forward with her, start a family. And that women of today are not really wanting to be married. They're more focused on their careers. They're putting themselves first. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that might have been one of the causes on why maybe their relationship split? They haven't spoken out anything about it. Everybody else has been speaking on it. I'm torn with this one. I'm torn with this one. I mean, go ahead, Michael. You can take the lead.
I'll go first because I know I'm going to get shitted on. But I don't give a fuck.
You're going to get shitted on.
I know I am. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you know.
Yeah, everything that. Yeah, and shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. That man's always on point. But I agree with him 100%. Yeah, we're talking about fucking Michael B. Jordan as a black woman or like a homosexual black man. What else would you want? The good-looking brother. It's a high-value man, very talented. He's fit,
Right.
As far as I know, like he's pretty intelligent. He played a role that's like evolutionized through all black society, where we had even black people like arguing with each other, like,
He had to go to therapy afterwards.
Therapy for that shit. You had black people arguing like, man, who was on the right side of black people, Killmonger or T'Challa? You know what I'm saying? Most people were like saying, yeah, fuck that, I'm going with Killmonger, kill all these white people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pretty much had a black man that had that was the full package that a lot of women, specifically black women, were saying like he does not date outside. He only dates outside his race. Finally gets with a very attractive black woman. I forgot her name, Lori Harvey. And they seemed like, and that's the only reason why I know about her. It's because she was dating Michael B. Jordan.
Right. Okay.
And they seemed like they were the it couple. Like he saw the pictures on Instagram and all social media. They looked like they were in love. Man took her out on dates. Took her to Paris, renting out restaurants.
It was going on a lot of trips.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot. I mean, just did all this shit for this woman that, like, women would dream that their man would do for you.
Yes, Lord.
So then it gets down to the point where he's like, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life, well, allegedly, because we don't know why they broke up, so this is all allegedly.
Right.
But you get to a point where he's saying, like, hey, I'm trying to settle down. I want to start a life with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to start a family. You know what I'm saying? I want to raise our kids together. You don't have to worry about shit. And then, you got your own business. I think she has like her own, like,
she's like a model and
she's like a model. And like, I think she has her own like, makeup company or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say she's up there, you know what I'm saying? As far as the tax bracket.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
But what does she do? She's like, oh no, Michael, I still, you see this? I still got my whole card, and like I haven't used all the benefits yet. So nah, I can't. No, no. Again, we have to communicate and read the red flags.
Right. No, he's right.
I don't feel sorry for Michael B. Jordan. I don't.
No,
you know,
you don't?
and in a way, I think what he was doing was kind of simpish. He does with like you know what he did? He did what like a lot of women do when they get with like fucked up, trashy ass dudes. Like, oh, I can change him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make him different. You know what I'm saying? All this thug shit, all this bum shit, all this like sleeping on my couch shit, and like I'm gonna change him. I'm gonna make him a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna model him together.
No,
he tried that shit with her,
right.
and look what happened. You cannot change a hoe into a housewife. Someone like the top of Michael B. fucking Jordan,
and he's
a high value man that like
guy.
every fucking girl wanted. Every fucking girl. I mean, of course they're going to deny it now, but like every girl fucking wanted. And what did this girl do? She shitted on him. It's like it's like why? And it's like why? It's like what more do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like this man could take care of you. He's a good guy. You know, doesn't cheat as far as we know. Treats you right. Pays for everything. It's like what more do you fucking want? Like why was he not enough? But yet, look at her past options. Look at her past options. Future, NBA players, a race car driver, Trey Songz, P. Diddy's son, and then after that, P. Diddy himself. All those options were good. But oh, Michael B. Jordan, he wants to marry me. Nah, I'm good. I'm fine. And to add on to that point, some of y'all black women wonder why some black men, especially of higher value, date outside the race. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. She does not represent all black women, obviously. She does not speak for all black women, obviously.
Yeah.
But she is Exhibit A to why, like, sometimes, like, while, like, a guy like Michael B. Jordan, who was accused of always only dating outside of his race, finally gets with, like, as far as I knew at the time, a well put together, like, smart, educated, powerful, business-like black woman.
Right. No,
you know,
you're right.
With like a BBL and like some breast implants and like some facial structures and stuff like that. But the point is, he got with a powerful, strong black woman. And what did she do? She shitted on him. And you know what's going to happen to her ass? She's going to go back to dating NBA players, rappers, probably a drug dealer or two. And then she's going to get to an age. Then she's going to get to an age where she either doesn't have kids or has a kid with a piece of shit dude. She's going to hit the fucking wall. And you know what she's going to say? You know what she's going to say? She's going to be like this. Man, I hate all these niggas. They get on my fucking work. How come I can't find a good nigga? Damn, where all the good niggas go? You dumb bitch. You had one. And what did you do? You shitted on him.
Well, look.
Right.
But yeah, but Michael took that one. He took that one hard. He felt that for you, Michael B. He just felt that for you. That's all.
Don't get me wrong, but don't get me wrong. He's still a fucking idiot.
I mean,
really, you know why? It's like, nigga, you gonna date a woman that fucked with Future? Future.
Russell Wilson married one.
Huh?
Russell Wilson married one.
Sierra had the same reputation as homegirl.
No, but I'm saying she dated Future, and you know Future. Future said Sierra and him used to do some things.
Okay, all right, but okay. Answer me this though: how often, you know? Hey, and good for Sierra. You know, I'm happy for her. But how often does that work out for a woman? Where like she finally gets done with like a trash ass dude, and then lucks out with a Russell Wilson.
No, you're right.
Does that happen?
It doesn't. And
it's not like Sierra's a modern woman. She's a high value, like she's known. She's a high value woman. She's known. Right. So like Sierra, even with the baby and whatnot, she still has options.
No, you're right. You're right. That's. I mean, you're right. You got the
Not
point.
every woman. Being realistic, man. Not every woman is going to have the same options and outcomes as a fucking Sierra.
Someone said, "What if she isn't the problem?" As far as you mean as far as Lori Harvey? What if she's not the problem, Mike? That's what I'm saying.
Like,
You don't.
because like we don't know.
Right, we don't know. There could have been something else going on in the relationship that we don't know about. But
Yeah.
Nova, I would like to hear your opinion on that too.
Oh, shit, here it comes. I saw his face. He was like, I'm gonna get this nigga. I'm gonna get this nigga.
Let's get it.
So here's my thing.
Yes.
And I guess I just have to be the asshole. And it's crazy that I'm having this tape because like I've been on the wrong side of like I'm the good dude and I get fucked over and fucked over and fucked over. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on that side of the track. I've been on the side of the track of trying to change somebody and make them be.
And I mean, and then, you know what I'm saying, I did end up and find the love of my life. So I'm good now, you feel me? But it's like, unfortunately, I have to kind of, I'm torn. I'm torn because I feel like I said, we all for like equality and shit. It's like, she's moving like how men move.
Right.
She's going out here. She's fucking with who she wants to fuck with, and then she's moving the fuck on. And why does she not have that right, but men do? And not only men, like regular men like me and you, Mike, but celebrities.
Why you say it like that? Damn.
Because you was over there, you was feeling it, I'm feeling it too. You know what I mean? Like, so why she don't have the right to move like how these niggas move?
No, she does have the right. It's just that there's consequences that comes with her actions. And 10 years from now, I don't want to hear her saying dumb shit like, man, how come I can't find a good man?
Oh,
let me tell you though,
how these niggas be 50 and 60 saying that same shit.
Hey, I'm not saying that like dudes are no different.
Old dude and be old as hell.
Old as hell.
Old as hell. Don't nobody want them old balls. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's different. It's different if you're a modern guy and a high value guy.
But you know what? He does have.
Explain that real quick. This whole modern concept. What is a modern guy, modern woman? What is that?
Just like your average, like, you know, like I consider myself like a modern man. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself high value. Like I'm not making six figures. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting there. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in the same tax bracket as a Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like nowhere near close. You know what I'm saying? Like he's Michael B. Jordan is like a perfect example of what like a high value man is, and he's what, like 5% of those type of men that exist in America.
Black men.
Like those are the type of guys that women are always trying to get after. And then when a woman like Lori Harvey finally had that guy. A guy, as far as we know, because again, this is all allegedly, huh?
Did she need him?
What
was her come up besides the fact that he was a high value man?
Her come up was fucking a bunch of other famous men.
That's it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what was her come up with Michael B. Jordan besides the fact that he was a high value man? She was already Lori Harvey.
Right. It was really more of a come up probably for him.
But her come up would have been like starting a family, having a good man, having someone that's going to like cherish and value her.
Mike, that's a come up to you. That's not what she values, clearly. Because she got
What does she value then?
She doesn't. She probably. Who knows? But he's right. I get what he's saying. Right. A lot of these females.
Perception.
Right.
So her value, and like I said, I've been a victim of it too. I've been a victim of it, but I also respect people's ability to move that way. But don't bring that shit around here.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's what I meant by being transparent about what the fuck you want. Now, if Lori, now I have to agree with you when you say that he was a fucking simp and not looking at her track record. Look at how this
that part.
moves.
Yep. He set his own self up for that.
Correct.
And like Michael said, he probably thought he could change her. He probably thought he could change her.
And it is fucked up. It
fucked up. It is.
And it's like, but in the back of my mind, I can't fault him completely for that because I've been in that same situation. I've been a simp for a motherfucking nigga. You feel me?
Right, right.
It's like,
have we all?
You live and you learn.
Right.
You live and you learn. You feel me? And it's like,
that's all you can
very
do.
true. Very true.
And it's like, I genuinely believe that Michael B. Jordan is a good man. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's a great man.
I think so too.
But in reality, I also know this for a fact. I know this for a fact. There are some people, men and women, that exist on this earth that cannot be with somebody who is not toxic. They cannot be a certain level of toxicity because these people see it as excitement.
I was just about to say they're addicted to that. Yes, they're addicted to the toxicity.
And I've been with somebody like that too. It was like they literally was like, "You are too good. You are too good of a person. I'm not used to it, and I'm going to flee because I don't trust it."
Right, right. That happens a lot.
And as crazy as it seems, there are really people out there who would rather be with somebody who they fight and argue because they fight and fuck and argue and fuck
I agree with that
shit.
They love it. He right about that one.
No, I agree with him 100%. Yeah.
And that's it's sad and unfortunate, but that's the way it is going now. People are just getting addicted to that toxicity in a relationship, and they get complacent in it. Yep, it starts to become norm. It starts to become normal.
So you bring somebody comes along and wants to do something. I mean, be serious with you, start a family with you, and you like
start something healthy. Start something healthy.
Yeah, start something healthy.
You can't even recognize that it's a healthy situation because you're so used to being in toxic, dealing with toxic people.
Exactly.
It's so much to where the toxic energy done bled into you.
Yep. 100%.
And I agree with that, but I will say to counter that, I'll say, but whose fault is that for accepting that toxicity?
I mean, it is his fault. It's his fault. His fault or her fault?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about Michael.
Oh, you're just in general. You're just saying in general.
People in general. You know what I'm saying? Like all I'm saying with Lori Harvey, 10 years, 20 years from now, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear her sounding like my aunties. At the cookout and shit. Like black men this, black men that. Niggas ain't shit. I was like, hey, you had your opportunity.
Oh, when you say whose fault it is, what do you mean?
As far as like accepting like certain behaviors that people consider toxic and allowing that to like have that be the decision in the person that they want to be with.
Well, remember when I was telling you about this mental health crisis? It's all about perception. So a person's perception of toxicity may be healthy relationship activity. They may not even they might not see that shit as toxic. They see that shit as pleasurable. They see that shit as healthy.
It's a turn on, get them hot.
Exactly.
And it's like people don't even know the difference no more. It's crazy.
At that point, I feel like, no, you're right. But at that point, that's why I think, therapy is your best friend. Not saying it's going to it's not going to be 100% effective, but you have to seek professional help.
It helps to talk. It really does help to talk to a neutral, non-biased party.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
It helps a lot. I advocate for therapy 1000%.
absolutely.
And I agree with that. I mean,
Especially for
especially.
black men. I really do. Because like I mean, just because I am a black man, so I'm gonna advocate harder for us, but I feel like these days, especially the way that we act and the way that we act out is like screaming, like almost like
Getting
it's like a
help.
child inside, this hurting,
Yeah, no, I
crying,
agree.
you trying to cope, so you doing this, you fucking bitches, buying shit, buying your butt, getting your buffs and your fucking,
Yeah,
back in the day used to be the buffs and the pellies, but you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers is out here like just trying
you're
to
right though.
cope by whatever means necessary. Now these yeah, now these days it's probably buffs and a fucking scat pack. That's where we
You're
at.
right though. He is right. And like you said, you know, if you are struggling with any type of trauma, it's best to get that worked out. Cause
Absolutely.
trying to fuck bitches and do this and do that to heal and putting your toxic energy into other people is that's not gonna do anything for you at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
It's
But yeah, so I mean, hopefully, you know, it's a lesson learned. Hopefully the both of them, you know, they said that they still cool and ain't no bad blood, and maybe like they were going in different directions. They do have a 10-year difference. He's probably wanting things that she's not ready for just yet, or she's, you know,
yes.
she's a beautiful young lady, and I'm sure she don't have no problem getting men and things of that nature. So I mean, to
As of
her it
right
might not
now,
really be, but to her it might not be in the plans for her right now.
Right.
So
She's only 25. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Go out here and get your shit blue bag
right,
couple good more times by, you know,
right.
high value dick and enjoy it. Sis.
Yeah,
I
she
get that, but at some point, you know, like, hey, your looks ain't gonna last forever.
right, exactly. No,
And
I
like men,
definitely
we are visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? Like that plastic surgery is not gonna last her lifetime.
right. No,
So
you're
no, I
right.
mean, hey, and again, that's her decision. She wants to go have fun. You know what I'm saying? Hop from like one celebrity to another celebrity. Hey, do your thing, boo. But
That is her
hey,
God-given
man,
right.
yeah, it is her God-given right, but there's consequences that come with that. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. So I mean, she'll live and she'll learn. Everybody got to go through their own experiences. Everybody got to, you know what I'm saying, figure it out on their own. Some people figure it out the hard way, and some people get it spot on. But you know, good luck to the both of them. They're both
Oh, but
beautiful
hey,
people.
the question for both of you: Do you
Yeah.
guys think
Oh,
it's a conspiracy? Their
yeah. A
relationship?
conspiracy.
Yeah. Do you think it's like because you know how like certain celebrities they hook up with like another celebrity and it's just all for publicity? Do you think that's what that was?
It could have been because especially in entertainment, I don't put nothing past it. So much shit be so damn fake, and the
Right.
fact that they haven't came out and spoke on anything, but that could just be the one to be keep private. But I mean, it could be a conspiracy. It could be for somebody to get publicity, for them to get clout. Maybe somebody finna come out with a movie. Maybe somebody finna drop a clothing line. Who knows?
I don't know.
But just to
I
use, just to,
I
go
can
ahead, Nova.
I can usually see through that. Like I've been able to, and I'm really I can't offhand think of any time, but I can usually see through that type of publicity, and it was like I said, whoever, and if it was publicity, they PR team fucking phenomenal.
Okay.
Because
Okay. They got the whole world talking.
I mean, you saw chemistry between these
Right.
two motherfuckers. Like, and it's like,
Right.
I don't know, whoever, listen, if it was fake and was for publicity and all that shit like that, then in all honesty, congrats to them because they fooled the fuck out of a lot of people.
They pulled the fuck out of us.
Yeah, they played the fuck out of us because I was like, oh, this is some real shit. They dope. I learned who Lori Harvey
Yes.
was through him. I didn't know who the fuck this bitch was.
Oh
So yeah, that's
wow.
why I asked that, because I'm in the same boat with you. It's like, if it wasn't for Michael B. Jordan, it's like, well, shit, yeah, this was her come up.
But I mean,
I found
again,
out who
you
she
got, like I
was.
said, you got to run it back to your track record and shit, especially being with people in like the limelight and shit. Anybody that would fuck with and date somebody's child and then date them, not even like a
Yeah,
test child.
that was
You
weird.
dated this man's biological child that came out of his balls.
Right.
And then you went and fucked his daddy too? Where are your morals? What are we doing?
Where are your values,
Yeah, where are your
my
values?
man? My ma'am.
That's exactly why I say Michael B. Jordan's a fucking simp. It's like, nigga,
He just fell in love with the hype. He fell in love with the hype.
Went and fucked with Trey Songz nasty ass.
Trey Songz
Come
nasty
on
ass.
now.
Future nasty ass.
Future Trey.
I'm gonna tell you this, Mike, real shit. I fully believe that Trey Songz is nastier than Future is.
Oh hell yeah.
100%.
Future just like to have more than one woman. That's all.
Trey Songz
based off his rape allegations, or
all the rape allegations, all of like, I just even like, especially when like Keke Palmer came out and like said that shit, it was like, oh y'all, yeah, Trey might be a nasty nigga. You feel me? And
we already know he nasty.
but you know what's crazy too is that
we're not talking about a good nasty, Christina.
I've seen a lot of women that's like, rape. Bitch, it's Trey Songz. You gonna let him fuck? And it's like, no shade. Like, I kind of had that same feeling. I'm like, bitch, that man ain't rape you. Like, I'm like, listen, it's Trey Songz.
You were right, like,
and in all honesty, there's the appeal for Trey Songz to me is that he looks like a Detroit nigga. Especially here lately, that nigga, especially if he fucked around and threw some buffs on. I'm like, that nigga look like he on 7 Mile in Green.
Yo, I agree. But Trey Songz is from VA. He act like a VA nigga to me.
Is that why you love him so much? Him and Chris Brown?
No.
Like Chris Brown. I used to fuck with Chris until like he started looking a little methy. I was like, nah, I'm okay.
I was just gonna say his skin bone.
I knew I wasn't the only person that noticed that shit.
You think it's meth?
It's meth vibes.
Yeah.
Cause not trying to be fun, like I know, like I don't associate with them, but I know people who do like coke and shit.
Yeah.
Coke don't make you look like that. Meth do.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Meth like makes you almost look like a corpse.
Sorry.
Like if you do coke for a long time, doesn't that because I don't know like the extent, like how much coke you. Sorry, go ahead. Well, I was gonna say like wouldn't doing like a coke have like the same type of effects on you like later on in life? Because I know with coke, like it's supposedly it gives you like some type of energy, but like because I live in Hollywood, so like everyone does coke out here like they smoke weed.
Well,
but like I know like
I don't know if it's meth or heroin. One of them.
Sorry, y'all.
One of them was actually it was created and put in the rations for the Nazis because it keeps you up. I can't remember which one it is. It's either crystal meth or heroin. But it was used as a drug to keep you up. That's how the fuck they won. That's how they was conquering shit, because they was flying these planes for 48 hours straight.
Heroin,
I think it might be heroin though.
That makes sense. You know, the military back then, they did a lot of drugs. They did a whole lot of drugs.
Put the shit in your food supply.
Wow.
Instead of a coffee tablet, they give you heroin.
I heard about
The more
that.
you
I
know.
heard about that though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I wasn't sure if that was like
No, that's the
conspiracy.
shit that right along with. So they was trying to figure out how the fuck they was able to see too. It was always the heroin, but they lied and said that they were giving them carrots for their eyes. Carrots don't do shit for your eyes.
Damn, I knew it.
Motherfucker, they lied and told them, oh yeah, we just give them carrots. That's how they're able to fly through the night and see.
Of course they gonna, of course they gonna lie. Right, of course they gonna lie. Because then you probably wouldn't, you're not gonna take that shit. They gotta do something.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
Just
a quick history lesson. You feel me?
Thank you, Nova. Thank you, Nova. We got an insightful guest. We want to have to bring you back.
I know, right? Shit. Now that I know that carrots can't do shit for my eyesight now.
Somebody said I fucking knew it. King D33. See? Y'all learn stuff on our podcast. Follow us. King D33 Mo. Follow us, boo boo. Every Thursdays, 9:30 p.m.
Yes. A great show.
Yes. That was great, you guys. But moving on, we got a couple more topics left. Hold on, I will be back on Facebook. I gotta exit out to get to the notes.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then because Nova's got to do his topic. The last topic for us. This lady on TikTok, a white woman on TikTok, poses the question of black women. Do you guys bet black women feel non-supported by black men? She received a lot of backlash. I just want to show you guys a quick clip and a couple of responses because I thought it was pretty entertaining.
I wonder if this is the chick that had them box braids.
It was I saw the video too.
Noted.
Yeah.
The question for black women. Do you guys not feel supported by black men?
Thanks.
That's your topic of discussion right now. But right now, you need to be asking yourself, have y'all wrangled them the white boys in and taught them better enough than to go into a crowd of people and shoot people? Ask yourself why the plight of black and indigenous women wasn't important until you found yourself in that situation in the first place. Maybe ask yourself why black men is always running up under y'all. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself how you can assist black and indigenous women when we come up missing and not center yourself in the subject.
Hello.
Until you ask yourself this question, I'm going to need you to go ahead and take this all expenses paid trip back to your motherfucking business. Because this take, it just was not it. It's one of them disrespectful takes that farts when your mouth is open. This is a question for me.
I mean, okay.
Hold on, there was a couple. There's like one or two more reactions I want y'all to see. Hold on. Let me scroll to the next one.
Oh, hell no. Girl, that's not your topic.
Hold on. There's an Asian lady I want y'all to see.
Black children born in America raised by single mothers.
Why?
You really tried to go there. Ma'am, your community produces the largest number of mass shooters and rapists.
Wow.
From your two-parent home.
Wow.
Hold on, listen.
In your own community, and you need to not worry about what single black mothers are doing. And you guys need to figure out how to stop producing a large number of people committing these heinous crimes. Also, I know you're not even smart enough to pick up on the irony of you cosplaying as a black woman while denigrating black women.
Not cosplaying, my God.
Playing, baby. Wow. One more, hold on. There was a lot of reactions.
Damn.
Do you guys not feel supported by black men?
Here's another one.
Listen here, gaslighting Gertrude. I can tell by you know why you're asking this question, and it wasn't because you want to know if black women are supported by black men. You're intelligent enough. You've been on these apps enough. You know what we feel. That's not why you made this video. Let me go ahead and give you the answer you weren't looking for, but that you need. The black men you're playing saying pick me too don't give a fuck about you. They think of you as an object, a means to a fucking end. And the fact that you were trying to weaponize black men and the fact that you suck black dick against black women isn't going to win you points. It's just going to make you more objectifiable by these same men you're trying to play pick me to.
Read, sis.
Black women have bigger things we're doing too.
So, dude, hold on. Let me show one more. This one that I wanted to show at the very end, who hit it on the head. It was this one. Last one.
It's a question for black women.
And we'll talk about
Do
it.
you guys not feel supported by black men?
And here's my follow-up question. Why do white women?
It wasn't that one. It was maybe this one. It was this one person that I wanted to
Here's a
show.
simple question. Because I've been reading some of the comments.
Let's be very clear.
This one right here, last one.
Question that she should have never asked black women in the first fucking place, okay? Furthermore, at which time that I first laid eyes upon this fucking video, I pontificated upon the wonderful whimsical thought that she could have been mixed. But then in her linguistic ignorance, she said, you guys, which let me know automatically, she's Caucasian. And that further perpetuated the irritation.
What?
She's Caucasian.
My most inner iridescent hair.
Caucasian.
It's appropriated as hairstyle. Ma'am, you have a video that says you are going to study and become an expert on racism. Can I educate you and tell you that you can never become an expert on an experience that your culture created in the first place to oppress the very people that you say that you want to be an expert on? And furthering that conversation, instead of asking black women if they feel safe with black men, how about you ask black people, do they feel safe around you?
Hello. You worry about the wrong thing, baby. Did we not just see that lady get punched in her head by that white man in the store?
I have a question though. What race was that last chick?
I don't know. I think I'm not sure if they were black but they look
she's
black.
talking about like appropriating black women. I was like, well, you're kind of doing that yourself in a way, aren't you?
No.
Like
I don't think that's not what she meant. That's not what she meant.
Well, she's talking about the hairstyle, right?
No, she was just saying that she thought that the girl could be mixed, but then she see that she had braids, she had box braids in her hair, and she's basically just trying to imitate.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. It's like, well, like, why? Like, I never understood that because, like, shit, I've seen plenty of black women with like blonde wigs or like blonde hair.
And
like, wouldn't that be appropriate?
And it shouldn't be. But with this being said, this lady also said that she wants to like expose racism and talk about racism, but it's like that goes on with black people. But it's like you can't really expose something that you aren't a part of. You don't know what it's like for racism for black people because you're not black. And I guess the questions that she's asking is because she allegedly wants to do her own research about the black community, which is funny to me because that lady had a point. Why are you worried about what's going on in our community? You need to be worried about why y'all doing what y'all doing to us. That's what we need to figure out.
The issue with this is the fact that this did not come from a positive place, and I know that.
Right.
I agree with that, man.
It was shady undertones from jump. She's trying to be cute, but she's making it like she's trying to be cute. She's trying to like go viral and all this shit like that, but it's coming off in the worst possible way because you come into us not as yourself, but like they say, you LARPing and cosplaying as a fucking black female. Right. Braids in your hair. You ain't coming like a regular white girl, just ready to learn. Exactly. You doing a little too much. Bring it to the table. You come to us trying to mimic our women. Number one. Right. And what was our question again? Why do black women not feel supported? Why do black women not feel supported by black men? Okay. Yeah. I don't really know what she means by that, but let's dive into it.
Yeah, she didn't elaborate at all.
If we really want to talk about it, we can discuss it. White women are easy. They're easy. They're very easy. I won't say all of them, but
not all, but
yeah, I was
like
gonna say
that are easy. They're
and
easy
I'm gonna be,
head. They're easy
and
pussy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna interject real quick. I went to a predominantly white school growing up, all the way up to graduation. And let me tell you, them white girls, when I got to high school, the way they would throw themselves at those black boys, especially the athletes.
100%.
They didn't have to do a damn thing. Nope. And them girls was ready to, they was ready to get it popping.
Yeah, absolutely.
My parents are going to be gone this weekend. They were, it's nothing.
And it's
and like, they would talk about it in the locker room.
Yeah, because they're proud of it. And it's like, they don't realize, well, it's like, bitch, that's not, you are not valuable. Your body is valuable.
Right.
Like you are.
And a lot of times they're just curious because of what they've heard.
Exactly.
They don't really want you for real.
No.
They're not trying to take you home to mama and daddy and Pawpaw and them.
They know better than to take your ass home to mama and daddy.
Especially Pawpaw and Meemaw.
And it's like at the end of the day, it's on two spectrums, right? It's like they're easy. They aren't something that you really have to work for. It's just thrown at you. And black females, like most black females, I like to think, have a bit more. You have to work for it. You don't like, they have more value on themselves than just objects.
You know we do. We be giving niggas a hard time about everything.
Right, yeah, Laura Harvey. Yeah.
He be like, come on, man, I already took you out to eat. I paid for your nails and hair. She be like, you all about me. That's
damn, you didn't hear me, Christina. Fuck.
Exactly. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I'm sorry. Like, and like I said, it's not all of them, but the ones that like that one, yes. Those because now you portraying the black body also, because I guarantee you this bitch got a BBL.
Guaranteed with them braids in her hair.
Got ass.
And I just want to know why she want to know how we feel.
Exactly. Because bitch, you don't.
She probably got a black man too.
It's almost like I almost felt. You know what I felt like? It was like a I'm fucking your nigga.
Yes!
Yeah,
Nova! Yes, read between the fucking lines. That's what I thought too, because you know how I be seeing little reels, little memes where white girls be like, that's why all the black men want us. I'll take your black man out.
Bitch is mad. So let me throw it in your face. That's what that was. That's what I felt like. I'm like, why? What concern? Are you a black woman? Exactly.
What made you just sit there and be like, I wonder how black women feel that their black men that I'm sleeping with, that I'm laid up with tonight, don't even really like them. Exactly. That's how I took it.
That's exactly how she was coming off with that shit. It wasn't genuine at all. It was kind of a na type shit. Where it's
we're getting your men. Yep. How do y'all feel about it?
And y'all mad about it.
And how does it make you feel?
That is something that a lot of you kind of hear about that. I mean, like about this situation is like, oh well, yeah, we losing our men to these white women and blah blah blah. And it's like
now Asian women.
Unfortunately, these men don't want to put for. I can't.
Yeah, don't you do it. I already know you going. Don't you dare do it, because you already know the name I'm about to bring up. Oh, I dare you. You know what? Yeah, keep going. Oh, I double fucking dog there.
These men don't want to put forward no effort.
Calm down. Michael.
Wow.
Michael. Not all, Michael.
You didn't say not all. No, you're right.
Not all. Because I'm going to be real with you. A handful put forth effort. A handful.
Michael,
you might be part of that handful, Michael. You might be part of that handful.
You know it's no shade. Like,
It's no shade at all.
You know, I'm sure you a good dude. But,
yes.
You know, your brothers and sisters, your brothers and your cousins and shit, they niggas and they trifling. Okay?
They lacking.
Wow.
They lacking.
I just be real about it.
That's real though. That's real though. Because,
wow.
Yeah, because I mean, there are a lot of guys. There are a lot of guys that do not put forth effort, or they put forth effort in the beginning, get the pussy, and then they done.
But wait a minute, and then think about it too. Especially like think about what you were saying, Chris. Like they like these white girls in the high school. If you was an athlete, you've been an athlete since you was a damn teenager, and you've been getting pussy thrown at you since you was a fucking teenager. What effort I'm about to put in?
Exactly. You ain't gotta put forth no effort. I can get it like that. What am I doing?
Exactly.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to put forth no effort to talk to you.
And then when you get with a real black woman,
right?
You fuck her and she looking at you like that was trash. It was trash because you ain't never had to do it.
That's true. Though.
Say that again.
Tell them again, Nova.
Okay, Mike, let me break it down for you. Right?
Yeah, break it down for me.
So
talk to me like I'm a 6-year-old.
What I wouldn't be having this conversation with a 6-year-old. Listen, what I'm saying is that so basically these black dudes, let's just talk about black jocks, right? Black jocks in predominantly white high schools and shit. They been getting pussy thrown at them since they were teenagers because of what they do. They athletes, you feel me?
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, and they've been fucking these white girls, and these white girls like, oh, you the best thing, you know what I'm saying? You got the best dick, blah, 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 all this, all that. You get with a real woman, you get with a real black, like a black woman, and she like, nigga, what was that? What you doing? Like, your shit trash because you get with a real fucking woman that has some real dick, and she looking at your ass like you crazy.
Right,
exactly.
Well,
how do you differentiate what's a real woman between a black woman and a white woman?
Well, I'm equating.
I'm not talking about attitudes, or nothing like that. Like,
it's talking about we got white sluts and black women that have value for themselves.
Right. You got some white girls. You got some white girls that really will suck your dick on a drop of a dime just because of your status. Just because I'm telling you,
it's
I know.
2:43 on a Thursday and it's sunny outside.
Right.
She ready to suck.
Right. And she's right there ready. She's ready.
The Dow
all
Jones
because of your status.
That's where she at.
And they got a Becky. What Beyonce say?
Becky,
you better call Becky with the good hair.
Fact.
That's real. For real. They be quick. And they be quick. Most females, you don't even know, most black women ain't even sucking no dick like that.
Yeah, why is that? Why do I have like such a problem sucking a dick? God damn, I have to work extra hard. Like, please.
Let me tell you why. Because we got damn sense.
I'm joking.
We got damn sense. We got damn sense, and we know that dicks be everywhere.
Now let me say you this, just from.
Boy, I'm about to say that name. Woo!
Look,
that dick. Look, keyword. That dick's been everywhere. And who was Lori Harvey dating again? Woo!
Shit,
but no,
continue. It's up in the fucking air.
But look, most dudes don't even be eating coot like that.
And that's what I was about to say. If you ain't eating pussy,
but not that many are doing that. Not that many. Not many brown skin brothers, black brothers. Not too many of them are going down.
That's a bullshit stereotype. There's plenty of brothers like myself who love to eat pussy. Maybe not every single night, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the jawline hurts, or like the tongue starts, it hurts a little bit. It's kind of like, yo, can I maybe tomorrow, just this ride tonight, or just bend over, shit. I don't want no, my jaw hurts, baby, shit. All right.
Listen, I can only speak because we said we speaking on opinions.
Yes.
I don't
Yes, we are.
I damn sure eat ass. Okay.
Do you like at least wash it out first? Cause
clearly,
like
Mike, are
use
you
a pump
serious?
Wash your
Hey man,
ass.
I mean, hey, like I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You don't want no, like some boo boo on your nose after you're done. He's like, yeah, girl, that's oh no.
We are counting down. When we come back, it's gonna be Nova's gonna come on and talk and bring up his